Every Friday evening, a group of people gather at Grace Church to eat and talk. This is their collective story.
I was prompted to start the Friday dinners because of my interest in food. I love to eat. I cook as a hobby. And there's another man who's a member of the church who had the same interests as I had. So the two of us decided we were going to try to start a dinner program. And this we did in April of 1995. And we set up for serving about 25 people. We had the lady who's in charge of the outreach program was there and several other assistants. But nobody came. And it was because they didn't know about the dinner. And so I went out on my bicycle and found a guy walking with a bag on the street, and we coaxed him to come in and say we had one guest on that night.
I was served in the Vietnam era. I wasn't in the Vietnam War. I signed up an extra year to go to Germany. My cousin was killed in Vietnam. I didn't believe in the war, but I was going to believe in serving the country, so I spent an extra year in Germany as a radio relay operator. I was trained to be, but I wound up being a company clerk, NCO. So that's the kind of work I did for about 3 years in the late 60s. 10 years ago, I was living on interest income, and then as the economy sort of tanked, I used to only go in the fall. That's when my money sort of ran out. Now I have to go all year long. And it's just for convenience, basically. Going to St. Grace is you just walk, it's in a walking distance, but the other two you have to take a bus, which isn't too bad. But that's all I want to do. But I know people that go all the time, but different churches, but I just prefer those two, because I don't know of them, and people that go there basically is why I go.
How old were you when you got drafted?
17. I dropped out of high school, then my principal said, you got to have to go back to school or go to service. Well, when I get out of the service, they spit on me and call me a baby killer. And here I'm over there fighting for them, and then they spit on me and call me a baby killer. And then when I went to one place, I was homeless sometime, and I went to a homeless place. He got knocked in the head, and he got money, my ID stolen off of me. So that's why I feel I'm uncomfortable. That's why I don't get that close to people anymore. This place is real good because you got very nice people here. They give you a choice, Once in a while you do get some bad people, and they handle it fairly well, so you have to leave or something. You don't have to get involved in it. But that's why I come here, because I like the people here. They're nice people. Well, I wish more families would come here, but I don't think the families like to come to these kind of places. Maybe they're afraid of, the drug addicts and all that stuff. You hear all the negative about these people that are homeless. Well, they're homeless for a reason, because they got no income. They can't pay outrageous rent, so they live on the streets.
Well, I retired last year, and so I had to find something to do besides just sit around and bug my wife. So after 26 years of marriage and 32 years in my job, I decided to call it quits and concentrate on just being involved with the church. And I want to be involved with this church because they do stuff for the community. And once I found out that they serve food on Friday, I signed up, and here I am, cooking on Friday. So that's just one of the things I do at the church. We have a lot of stuff you can do, but this is one of them, and I enjoy doing this because I love to cook. The people who come here, they understand that we care. And I wish a lot more churches did this, but we just worry about what we do. And think about it, we enjoy doing this. So I enjoy doing it, and we have a great team here, and so we just continue to move along and do it the best we can.
Yeah, it's important to them. Some come a long distance just to be there on Friday night.
It's a long way of connecting with the people, you know. And plus, it keeps me grounded. I enjoy doing it. I feel like I'm giving back.
I don't feel myself better, I feel myself equal. That's the difference. We're all God's children. That's what we were put on. We're going to love each other, but not supposed to hate each other.
Outside forces control one's life sometimes. So that's just where things are. So you're all going to edit this together, him and you? And there'll be credits and everything, so. Okay, look forward to see how my name looks up there.